I was digging through some of your writing and I found a quote that I loved. The key to success in life is keeping one's true thoughts to oneself.
And now you want me to speak honestly.
I do.
Just when things are starting to go well for me.
Exactly, exactly.
The man who's being asked to speak honestly is Ayad Akhtar, author of the play Disgraced. Disgraced won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama and was nominated for a Tony Award, but that's not why it's now the most produced play in America. It's because Disgraced raises many questions about faith and tolerance in America.
What's that like for you? What? Security at airports. I mean, you hear stories. Wouldn't know. I cut right to the chase.
He volunteers himself. Goes right to the agents and offers himself up.
What? To be searched?
I know they're looking at me. I figure why not make it easier for everyone involved?
Never heard anyone doing that before.
On top of people being more and more afraid of folks that look like me, we end up being resented, too.
Those agents are working hard not to discriminate. And here's this guy who comes up to them and calls them out.
Pure, unmitigated, passive aggression. That's what my wife thinks. Maybe she's got a point.
Well, I think it's kind of admirable, Lemire. If everyone was so forthcoming, the world would be a very different place.
It's racial profiling.
Honey, I know what it is.
You know, I remember reading when the show was up on Broadway, there was a woman who wrote a blog. I often quote this because I think it's a really good example of the ways that people can't really see the play. They're really just seeing their own fears or hopes in the play. There was a woman who wrote a blog. She was very disturbed by what had happened because she had gone with her very close friend to see the show. He was a Tony voter, and they had gone to see it together. He had invited her, and afterwards they were out in the street, and she started talking about how moved she'd been by the play, and he stopped her, and he said, I don't want to hear anymore because I'm getting the feeling you like this play, and if you like this play, I don't know that I can be your friend anymore. And she was so taken aback by that because it's a play. I mean, for God's sake. But it turned out that he thought the play was pro-jihad and that somehow I was advocating that, I don't know, something. And she was like, I don't understand what play you saw, right? And then I've got other people who think the play's anti-Muslim. So you've got some people who think it's pro-jihad and other people who think it's anti-Muslim and other people who think all these things in between. It's like the play doesn't tell you. I remember on Broadway watching it and feeling like the audience's shock was scary to me. That I didn't know that I liked it. Because I didn't think I wrote the play to make people like it or me, and I don't think I did. But it was a little disorienting to watch audiences really struggle with the play. And which is interesting because they seem to enjoy or be so absorbed by it, but the lack of it telling them what it's really saying, is it saying that Muslims are friends or Muslims are enemies?
And they want a clear,
They want to know.
answer.
Yes. Is this play going to tell me that it's okay, that it's going to be okay, that it could be okay? I don't know.